Let's see, is everything working? Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous.
We're raiding on a Derek cam.
It's there. I'm just have it off so I can eat without revealing
He doesn't
myself
want to
to
do a
think that I am.
mukbang. He doesn't want to be a mukbanger.
Okay.
The disappointment is immeasurable.
All right, we should be
Anyways.
live.
Greetings. We're Quest and Jests. Welcome.
Alright.
Now, big question for chat: is regular super glue the same thing as medical super glue?
It's not. Oh,
Nope.
it's
No,
not.
it is not.
It is not.
It's
Nope.
not.
It's not.
Medical super glue dissolves after a certain amount of time.
Will it do the job? Yes.
Yes.
No. It's gonna ruin the job afterwards. You don't understand.
But
It's all in the application.
No, it isn't. It's all in the composition.
You're gonna give Fox an aneurysm.
I know, we haven't even
Well, that's
started
easy.
yet.
It's all
I mean,
good.
Honestly,
Uh-huh. No,
if paper towel and electrical tape is sufficient for a bandage, any super glue is sufficient to close a wound.
No, because the super glue will go inside the wound. Poison.
that's why you like hold it shut, glue it over the top, hold it still, let it sit for a few minutes, let it stick, and then you let it go. And now the super glue's on
Okay.
the outside.
No, that's why
So-
you have an immune system.
So when the wound is healed,
Or
what do
that.
you do with the super glue?
Eventually it falls off. I mean, you take a shower and stuff, it's not going to be there like permanently. Hey, it's
With
going to
that-
be there for a good long while because it's glue, it's super glue, it's fairly strong, but it's going to be on there long enough to at least let the wound have a chance to
Imagine
start
if I find
closing
out
itself.
that medical glue is just less toxic super glue. I'm gonna lose it. Because the answer is probably. Anyways, my brain is working. Hopefully yours are too. This is Quest and Jess. We're here for another Herald of Rain Day. Announcements. We're still raising money for Extra Life. We have 110 days left. We're almost close to those double digits. We're almost done with the triple digits. We're at 364. Nice. Dollars raised as part of the Goblin Tuesday team for kids at Mac Children's Hospital in Hamilton, Ontario. Nope. Yep. And yeah, help us get over to that 400. That should be our next goal. What else am I missing?
Springer does knives.
Springer does knives. He recently has cut himself on his extremely gorgeous, extremely sharp knives.
No, it actually wasn't on knives that I cut myself. That's the thing. It was on a painter's tool, which was accidentally sharp.
Don't worry about Springer's knives; they won't cut you.
They
Just the
will cut.
vegetable
Well,
they'll
bits.
just
Yeah,
cut
they
Springer.
they cut very well.
no, I
It
actually
wasn't
did.
so much on a knife as knife was in.
I actually did cut myself on my
Mhm.
knives the other day. So
Well, there you go then. They will
I have-
heal.
Yeah, no, I have cut myself once or twice with one of his. They are amazingly sharp,
They're
cut
really
very
sharp.
well. Doesn't matter if your finger bits happen to be in the way of the pork chop you're cutting or not.
Learn to cut better. It's a skill issue. Yeah, check out Springer's knives. Get good.
yeah, this
Um,
finger here isn't as round as it used to be because of Springer's knives.
You know, if you want to round out those edges or sharpen those edges, Springer's knives have got you. In the meantime, you can also check out Astro's TikToks for when he isn't girl dadding. He's on social media, an icon, a star even. You can also check out our other side projects. You will see me and Jensen occasionally on Crit Crafters, another channel. Jensen is there for Odyssey and Ember,
Odyssey
and I am
number
there
right now,
for
yep.
Ember and Warhammer, which we just started. Warhammer Fantasy.
Yep.
Was a
I'm
good
behind
time.
the scenes on that one. So
Yep, he's the producer.
Is it the
Director?
same system, or is it like the same system we're doing, or no?
Nope. It's not D&D. It's a system built specifically for
Yeah,
Warhammer.
Warhammer Fantasy
Fourth edition.
Roleplay is a lot more brutal than D&D.
Yeah.
Like
It's
the most
so
common thing I hear is, I played Warhammer and my character lost their arm in the first 30 minutes and then he died and I made a new one.
Pretty much.
sepsis, infections, everything. It's Peasant Simulator. It's rough. Yeah. Cranzer has that exact experience. I think in our first combat, somebody did like a critical hit, broke one leg, that broke another leg, it instantly killed whoever we were fighting, so that's what you expect. Other than that, that is all we have in terms of announcements. We shall get into a recap. Who wants to do a recap for me about what we did in session 55 for the price of 1 inspiration?
I will. Because knowing my luck, I'm going to need that inspiration. So we were showing up to a new caravanserai, relaxing before we get to Baghdad, and everything is going to go crazy in Baghdad. And a wanderer wanders out of the desert. He comes in, gets a little bit of a lot of water, some food. We talked to him a bit. Apparently, he was I don't know if he said crusader, but he's a knight traveling through the lands who got attacked, whose band got attacked by assassins, and he's the last remaining member. And Beekman thought it would be a good idea to bring him into the group because the assassins think he's important enough to kill. And Beekman had the bright idea of guarding him in the middle of the night because the assassins were obviously going to attack. And then Beekman fell asleep on watch.
Another brilliant Aikman idea.
Yeah,
Naturally.
Beekman then proceeded to miss everything. I think he only hit like once or twice. And then combat's still
He hadn't
going.
fallen asleep, you know?
Yeah, that had to be it. And we're right in the middle of combat as we get back into it.
That is true.
I will note though that despite the epic amount of misses Nikuman had, Amber still holds the crown for the most misses in a single combat.
Wow. Just had to salt that wound, huh?
Oh,
Don't
every
need to
time.
talk about that.
Every time. Every time.
I'll take care of that.
The number to beat is 16 consecutive misses.
Consecutive misses.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, not just misses in combat. Consecutive misses.
I like to hear it. I like to hear it. All right, Springer, you might need to fix Derek's camera on screen.
That's on him.
In the meantime,
Mine's on right now, so it's on
his
you.
camera's on. Yeah.
No, it's on.
Yep.
Then it's definitely my fault.
In the meantime, we're gonna start with Derek. Actually,
I also
what do you
have
got
the
for me?
Kranzer, I have the thing for friendly fire. That's me.
What do I have for you? I have a title screen.
Right. Can you tell my brain is so peak at working right now? By the
Something
English.
about getting up and playing D&D at 3 o'clock in the morning would do that to you.
Yeah.
Just something. I can't tell what, but something.
Alright, I need to look at something.
Just to recap for my lovely viewers, you are in the Caravanserai courtyard. Derek is currently hidden on the second level, in the roof of the second level, in a cloud of smoke, essentially, that's going to be there for a while. On the second level bedrooms, there is Galen, who is currently poisoned. There's 2 assassins next to you. No, there's 1 assassin in front of you. And then below on the ground level, there's 2 prone assassins, Nikuman and Ariun. Fenric, you're opposite on the second level.
So here's a fun little fact that I just had to check. We're out of healing portions.
Oh dear.
Sounds about right. I mean,
that-
we have gone
that's-
through a few combats
Yeah, that's
without going through shopping. Yeah.
So that's
Just
something.
puzzling them down.
I have one.
You're not near me. I don't know that. Um,
You know what you are near? Death.
He's
Listen,
just peeking
fuckwit.
around the corner. Am I gonna get him today?
well, action-wise, I'm going to put the stopper back into the smoke bottle. Um, and bonus action, I got nothing. I'm just gonna chill.
I mean, you are hidden. You can take, what's it called?
What else do I have for?
Steadying.
Okay.
You can still do stuff. Shoot people. They're down there. They won't get up to you, right?
Bonus action.
Bonus
I
action
cannot. Does nothing.
for next turn.
Okay, great. Then I'm in the smoke that I can't see through, and I can't move.
That's true.
Yeah. How's that gonna work?
You got yourself into the situation. Don't bring me
No,
into it.
your natural 20's got me into the situation. Anyways, that's my turn.
It's time for my mystic who is on the ground. First, he would like to get up, please. Hop onto his feet by spending half his movement. His target is above. Let's see here.
Oh, and just for the record, steady aim specifies it has to be done on this turn. The attack.
So my bed. Well, he's gonna try and cast fear on Aikman to sort of get him out of the way. Or attempt to. Let me read the spell real quick. 30-foot cone. That'll do. That's a big ass cone. Still won't reach Arian though. Tragic. Alright, Nikoman, I will need you to make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw from you.
Nikoman's gonna use a lucky.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 19 and a 2. 23.
Nice. You are not afeared. Luckily for you, you start to hear these sort of whispers in a dark language, sort of similar to sometimes when Puff talks to you, but they don't take hold. You're able to sort of shake it off. Let's see. He has a dagger. He's gonna try that. Nope, he already cast a spell. He's gonna move to the other side, actually. As soon as my computer starts lagging. Right. The other person on the floor also gets up. They're going to corner Nikolaj. See what my Fedai has.
I'm gonna use
He's
my
going-
last lucky to make him roll at a disadvantage.
Okay. He's actually gonna attack you. But before he does that, he's gonna drop a fog cloud. Seeing as they need to buy themselves a little bit of space. And there's 2 ranged people up on the other side. It's gonna do this. Right there. Drops that, and then next attack on you will be disadvantage. That's gonna be a 24 to hit still.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Sneak attack will apply. He has his friend right behind you. Gonna be 9 damage plus 14. Are you concentrating on anything?
No.
Okay. Perfect. That's the two of them. Galen, your turn.
All right. Galen's gonna rush this guy and just brain him. Because that's what you do.
If you insist.
I do. I insist. Where's my thing? Where'd it go? Or not. Gonna swing again.
Okay.
There we go. It's more like it.
24 hits.
Where'd my damage go? And yeah, we'll pump a divine smite into this too,
Okay.
just for giggles.
Holy power's no laughing matter, but all right.
Where's that spell? There it is. Plus
Mhm.
and I think that's
Did
it.
I apply to the wrong guy? I did. Oh. Okay. With that 10, you would have gotten him to death's door. With that 9, you got him past death's door. You're able to kill off this one.
Yeah, so he just flips the hammer around and just drops the spike right into the guy's skull.
Oh, and it is true to its aim. That's all?
Yep.
Necromant.
All right, Nikamond. Toggle that on. He's going to go after the Hashashin Mystic above him
Mhm.
with his first attack. $27 to hit.
Okie dokie, that hits.
And its hammer's still flashing white. That's 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do topple. So it needs to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Ah, damn it. Clicked the wrong thing. Hold on.
Sure.
Damn these overlapping things. Constitution. Yeah, no, that's a 4 total.
All right, so
So
he's
he-
prone.
My poor boy. Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna hit him a second time.
Your attack is at advantage.
It's a 21 to hit.
Yep. Who would have thought my mystic isn't very well armored?
17 points of damage.
Okay. It's looking pretty hurt.
But he's not dead yet. All
Pretty hurt. Nope.
right, then
Holding on.
Nikamond's gonna flash his hands at himself.
Oh.
So Nikamond's hands are gonna go right to himself, and he's gonna gain 18 points of healing.
Very nice.
That is Nikamond's turn. Just smashing this mystic into the dirt.
Fenric, you are in the fog cloud, heavily obscured. What do you want to do?
Two ideas, but I think I'm going to look. Since I'm still facing forward, I'm out looking over the railing. I'm gonna put my arm out and find the railing, and then kind of use it as a guide as I try to just go over to the right and head down the stairs. If you can get me. Okay. So can I actually see this guy right below Nikuman? Would I be able to see around the fog clown circle here?
I'm talking to myself, but yeah, I'll give you a -2 to your attack roll.
Okay.
He has half cover.
Alright, so then we're going to do the ever handy dandy quicken spell.
Hmm.
As I'm going to send out a sorceress burst. So -2. Advantage from innate sorcery for a dirty 20.
Hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
So we're gonna do. We said psychic didn't work too well last time, so yeah, I'm gonna do thunder on this. For 9.
9.
9. And then I'm going to follow it up with a magneto bolt.
He's gonna roll a con save for his fog cloud. He fails. Fog cloud drops. Now what,
Works for me.
buddy?
Well, shit.
Well, shite.
Alright, so no -2 and regular straight roll.
Something about best laid plans?
That's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
And a little bit of damage for 7, and he has to make a DC 18? 7? Let me double check my spell save DC real quick.
Mhm.
He has to make a strength save. 17 DC. Yeah, that'll do it. Nat 20 for 21. All right, so he's still on his feet.
Magic.
Yep. And that'll be me.
Alrighty. That was
So-
Magneto Bill Aryan.
I'm gonna pull 2 arrows. The 2 of us are going to run up
Mhm.
while I'm on the horse. So I get within 5 feet of this guy,
Mhm.
and I'm going to shoot him point blank.
That'll do it. Advantage on your attack. This is good.
That'll be a dirty 20 on the first one.
Go ahead.
Oof, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Let me know how much.
Nice.
21 points of damage.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
That's hugely better.
That's a nice change.
Hugely. How do you want to do this?
So she rides up and just looks it down at him and goes, "You should never have come," and then just releases it into his eye, and then turns to the next guy and fires her second attack at him. She's gonna use her Mask of the Wolf to give her advantage.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Damage.
17 points of damage.
Very nice.
And then we are going to move back.
Last assassin is looking bloodied. You sort of ride up, take your shots, ride back out.
Pretty much.
That is your turn. Derek?
Okay. I have a question on how much rogue bullshit you'll let me get away with if I ask for an acrobatics save.
Okay.
Plus the climbing speed.
Tell me what you want.
I want to sit on the edge of the wall, hook my legs on, flop backwards so I come out of the smoke cloud, take a shot, and then pull myself back up. Using acrobatics and the fact that I have a climbing speed. Because
hit me with it. I'll
Okay.
allow it. I like it. Sounds great. You do a little dangly.
what's his name? Blumenek?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. He has showed me that it is possible to do.
That's a 5 for 17 on the acrobatics.
Okay. You hang in there. While bleeding.
Can you pop me to the other side of the wall?
Sure.
Just so I can see and take the shot and all that jazz.
Yep. There you go. You know those pole dancing lessons would pay off someday?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That core strength.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking really? All right.
Do you have an advantage?
He's still
That was
trying.
advantage.
No.
Oh, you know what? Screw it. I have inspiration. I'm gonna use that.
I mean, it's a cool shot, right? You gotta.
No. No. I just
It's-
don't
it's-
use bows that often.
It's the blood
For-
in your eye.
For the shits and giggles, I wanna use my bad luck and bless his shot.
Okay.
Because it's anytime another creature rolls a d20 for a d20 test.
You're
You
gonna
have
roll
a
a 1.
50-50 chance.
yeah,
It's a 3.
You
17.
hit. You hit. This AC 16. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Wow.
Just for that one shot.
Yes.
It's sneak attack. It's sneak
God,
attack.
it's
You
like,
gotta have the RFR.
yeah. Just leans down, there's blood in his eye. Fenric just cleans it up a little bit with a wave of the hand.
17 damage.
Alright, good.
Nice.
And then bonus action, I wish to hide in the smoke. And that is 20. It was a 5 for 20, but 20.
You're good. You're hidden. I'm gonna leave you there for now, though.
Yep.
It is time for my Fedai to do Desperate Times. Let's see, which one should I do? Black Blood. Alchemist Shadow. Hidden Death.
So all of those sound wonderful and give me warm fuzzies in my tummy tub.
I know, right? I think I'll do Hidden Death. Actually, no, Nickman's pretty hurt. Let's do 5% number. Yeah. I'll do that. Okay, let's do an attack first. Doesn't have sneak attack. It's gonna be 21 to hit you.
Hits.
Okay. First damage will be 7. And then I'm gonna do 5%. DC 15 con save for me, please.
That's a 5.
It's gonna be 3d6 poison. Okay, not even that bad. It's only 9. So you take 9 points of damage and are poisoned until you neutralize this poison.
Got it.
That's his first attack, though. Go for another one, shall we? That's a crit.
Yep.
That's a
Huh?
crit. Good thing I did the poison on the first one. That's gonna be 17, Nikoman.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me just click apply. How you
When you
looking?
healed yourself, didn't you heal for 17?
A little bit more,
Or
but
was it more?
I think he healed for 18.
Okay. Alright, that is... Actually, he's gonna... He might take the opportunity attack to see if he can try and run. He is desperate. If you want to take an opportunity attack, you can.
okay. It's a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
$15 points of damage.
How do you do this? He turns his back and tries to run away. He's got 11.
Nikoman was facing the Mystic and getting ready to do some extra stuff to the Mystic. Takes the hits from behind and just swings around, baseball swing on this guy as he tries to make a run for it.
There is a wet crunch as his body just sort of flies and lands a little bit in the fountain next to you guys. You all take a deep breath. The fight over. It seems like there's no more whisper of knives thrown in the dark or blades or any footsteps. Eventually the smoke sort of dissipates from where Derek is hiding up there. All is quiet.
Derek's gonna walk over to like that opening and drop down to the that walkway beside Galen, and as he comes down, takes the mask off, and once the mask is off, the black cloak and the robes all kind of like melt into that fancy, brightly colored travel wear that he has with like the white cloak and all that. But face is busted to hell.
Galen was mid-swing when the mask came off, and he checks himself, seeing a masked figure drop down next to him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Valid.
Well, he's
valid.
pretty badly injured.
I appreciate you stopping.
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
That wasn't me sneaking. If I want to
You're
sneak on
hurt.
you, you'll. Yes, I am.
He pumps the rest of his lay on hands into Derek for 20, and
Alright.
we'll give himself 20 based with the amulet too.
That is a nice trick to have.
Yeah.
What does their healing sort of look like, Galen?
So it's a little hard to explain because normally it's a light that comes off of his gauntlet, but his warhammer is glowing in and of itself right now too. So it might have not been really noticed, but when he puts his hand on Derek's shoulder, there's just a radiating warmth comes from it for a brief moment, and Galen's wounds, Derek's wounds start to heal, and at the same time, a flash of light from under his armor can be seen, and Galen's wounds start to heal as well.
The feeling of your wounds closing is less warm like it is when you usually heal other people. You feel like sort of heat travel from your palm to their body. Yours is a lot more cool, like cold water just washing, soothing your wounds and sort of healing them up. And then you stand. A couple of mass dead bodies lying there, bleeding out.
Can we search the bodies?
Nikoman's gonna smoosh heads first for the two down on
Okay.
ground level.
All
Oh
right.
yeah. cut off heads.
Just crush the
Right.
head.
Some watermelon-based trauma. We have
Have done this and use the item. There we go. Just to kind of clear it all out. Don't need to roll anything.
And I'll have you roll one more Constitution save for your poison, just to see if you can clear that off or how long it takes. As for the rest of you, what do you want to do? Beyond
I
the
want-
head stomping.
I want to start searching bodies.
You start searching bodies, okay. You come up with a few other daggers of Alamut. Some a little bit like of better quality than others, or reflecting their rank. Especially the Mystic and the Master sort of have different styles of their daggers.
Short of jumping off, Dan will take the fastest way down.
Yeah, there's some stairs down here this way that'll bring you out to the first floor.
Sure.
So,
Neat.
Galen, clearly
Yes,
they
lady.
were after you. Please stop calling me lady. Why would they want you? Do you have any idea?
Well, other than headed to Baghdad to assist with training, he's hemming and hawing a little bit right now. Not really sure how much he can trust these new compatriots yet.
Especially one of them's an assassin.
Yeah. So he kind of just leaves it at that.
Well,
I mean, on the plus side, it means they're coming out of the woodwork and we can kill them then.
The downside means they're coming out of the woodwork.
Yes.
Yeah, but isn't the goal to get them dead?
Well, we
Yeah,
don't necessarily need to kill them to defeat them.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
He just lets that go.
They
Nikuman
tried
will.
to kill my mother. They can all die.
That is fair. Justice for your mother, then, my lady.
She like cringes.
And then he's gonna turn to Nikum and cast Cure Wounds.
Well, Nikuman, who has learned his lesson about this before, is going to look around to see if we woke up the whole caravanserai before he casts any magic.
Let me roll.
And then
There's
Galen's
some-
going to heal him.
Okay. There are a few
Off.
There are a few shutters that you see open, and once they see that there's trouble, some of them close their windows. Fenric's family is the one that comes out. You do hear the hustle and bustle of the manager of this place, maybe the owner, who's sort of a little bit away. He seems to be talking to somebody before he sort of comes over. Now that everything seems to have died down,
Mhm.
he's arranging stuff. So you have a few seconds where you can do something.
Well, if people are waking up and looking out and everything's calming down, Nikuman's not going to cast any magic on himself.
Okay.
My God, they're learning. They're actually learning.
The 20 healing
What's that?
was from Galen.
Yeah, I double
Yes.
healed myself. I was
Oh, did
just
you?
taking her away. Yeah. And the last thing is Nikuman would like to search, especially the assassin mystic, if they have any of those tattoos, those feather tattoos.
You check, and the Mystic definitely had that, and the Master had that. The others did not.
Okay. Well,
You did manage to get their heads squashed in time.
Nikuman just smashed the mystic and the fedai, and it'll be up to anyone else to do the others. if they remember it.
You know, the master is upstairs on the second floor.
Oh, I'd cut off heads. I'm not
Yeah,
leaving any of them with a head.
I'd say Aryuna's fairly thorough.
Okay.
Just going around having Shirun just have a nice little squish, step, step.
My question is, how does Galen react to the this new group of people just walking around smashing heads and cutting them
Desecrating
off
bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with no explanations?
With no explanation.
Well, he is a soldier, and he understands certain things that need to happen. But this is a little like normally it's putting like people that are dying out of their misery, not necessarily like desecrating corpses. He doesn't say anything, but he doesn't look comfortable.
Say the least.
With the ease of which the four of them are just wandering around doing this.
Roll an
You do
insight.
also see, if you want, you do also see Nikuman sort of like remote, like almost like drawing back their sleeves to sort of check their arms and the rest of their body after they had their head smashed in. What is an
Are you
11
two
insight?
cutting heads off to notice that he's uncomfortable?
You really got to get in there. Takes a couple hacks, you know. Yeah. With that, the sort of owner bustles over and says, "What happened? Are you okay?"
Just a little disagreement.
Bandits, burglars.
Let's go with
the
that.
word,
Yeah.
at those words, Galen just kind of his eyes go wide and he rushes off to his room.
The rest of you notice Galen rushes off. And the manager sort of turns to the rest of you and he goes, right. I'll get a few of the boys to round up the bodies. We'll figure out the burial in the morning.
Last check.
Bandits.
Is there Nikuman's not even looking up to the manager. Do they have like a bounty on paper for Galen?
The assassins, you mean?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me either investigation or perception, your choice.
Say investigation. That's an 8.
No, nothing upon their person that is easily identifiable. It's almost as if they specifically came for this mission with no hidden things except their weapons, what's on them. No distinguishing. Galen, you rush up to your room. The door is still sort of swinging ajar. You walk in,
Check his pack. Make sure the item is still there.
check your pack, and you heave a sigh of relief at that familiar cold metal in your hand. They didn't get close enough. Seems whoever was guarding your door managed to draw enough attention away.
Can I follow Galen and like step into his room like a minute after he gets up there
Sure, if you want.
and just see him like looking through his pack and kind of leans against the door and goes, "You ran when they said bandits. Why?"
Warhammer is on the ground. He spins and draws his longsword and just points it at Derek. This is the second time now. There will not be a third. I understand that I am new, and I understand that you and your friends have a way of operating. There are better ways.
I just came to ask a question.
The box is open and the vessel is sitting there. And Galen takes a minute and puts his sword away and closes the box.
What you see, Derek, is, unless you're trying to hide it, this wooden box with sort of almost a purple or red velvet inner lining. It's hard to tell in darkness. And what looks like a shine of metal in a sort of shape in the box. It's about this size. It's not huge.
And as Galen is speaking, there's a certain resolve in his voice. Like, there's more to the simple trinket than he's letting on.
Clearly.
And I'll watch him.
Value or monetary? Hard to tell.
I'll watch him like pack it away without saying anything, and then once Galen's sure that he's got it properly stowed, just say, "We all have our secrets. I'm not going to pry. But if that is going to get me killed, that's going to be on you to let everyone else know why." And I'll turn and walk away.
And he just sits with that for a minute.
Derek's just out here collecting secrets from everybody.
And then you see Aryun skip by, wave at Galen, and then goes down the stairs and go, "Okay, guys, it's all taken care of. Nobody's coming back from the dead this time."
It's very nice to know they won't get away again. And then I'd like to turn over towards the manager who's there, like trying to direct his guys to go gather bodies and things. A 1,000 pardons. It's unforeseen, and perhaps this can help you. I'm gonna like hand them like 5 gold to help make sure that he's not too displeased with us.
Yeah, you can see that he was like taking out a handkerchief and like mopping off sweat. Like he still has sort of his pajamas on. He just threw like a shawl over it, and he's like, "Your gratitude is appreciated. I will need to pay for all of these coffins. At least
Indeed.
there wasn't too much damage." This is going to affect the reputation.
Well, I wouldn't say that you need to get anything too fancy for this lot.
No. The rest is for payment for the boys, any sort of returns of money that I might need to do because of disturbances in the night and complaints. But thank you for dealing with them.
Indeed, it was no problem. And again, apologies for this. But I believe everything should be okay as of now.
I shall take your word for it. I'll just need to check on my inventory, make sure nothing else was taken. But you have a good night.
As the innkeeper, whoever is starting to walk away, Galen like intercepts him and draws out a small handful of gold coins for your troubles.
Oh, he already paid. I'm in no position to refuse. Breakfast will be on me then, sir. Get a few more hours of rest if you can. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you.
Well, with that level of generosity, you bought yourself a comfortable night, a few more hours and a good breakfast.
Nikuman will go back to guarding Galen's door.
Gotcha.
But
So you're not planning on taking a long rest?
No. I'll say no.
Oh, okay. All right. The rest of you?
I'm gonna sleep in the stables with Aryun and Tenger. So then they get their temp HP.
Gotcha. You spend the night in the stables, smelling like hay and horses.
Very much at home like that.
Just how you like it. The rest?
Derek feels confident that we've dealt with the threat for tonight, so he's going to go take a long rest.
All right. With that, There shall be
I
no
think
more troubles.
Yeah, I think I'd like to just go over the corpses and just like everybody else has already gone over them,
Mhm.
but my family is like 50 feet that way, and so
Yeah.
I wanna go over them, and I'm gonna use the side effect I keep and just try to make sure there's nothing hidden that like there's not like a post mortem. Oh, this guy is also gonna turn into a skeleton.
Right.
It's a good check. It's a good check. I appreciate it.
With all of the necromancy specific stuff we've had going on, it wouldn't surprise me.
Good, you're learning. Go ahead and roll me investigation, perception, medicine.
I'll
What,
do.
what do you got?
I think I'm trying to lean more towards Arcana with
Okay.
using the side of the guy even stuff. I think
Sweet.
that's kind of what he's specifically trying to look out for.
Very
That's a
nice.
22 to check over all the bodies.
You check over the bodies, and there is something that you discover that is interesting to you. What with the heads being chopped off and the blood being flowing out of these corpses,
Mm-hmm.
you check over beyond the magical tattoos and some like magical edges to some of their weapons, a few of the poison vials that they have upon their person. Even the essence of blood of these people seems to be magical. There's this faint trace of enchantment in the blood itself that interests you, almost as if maybe they imbibed something, or there's some other effect that affects their entire body, but there's something innate almost to these assassins, and you see it is common in every single one of them. The same energy signature, different levels of concentration. Maybe the Fedai have lesser, the Master seems to have a high concentration, the Mystic as well.
Okay. After seeing that, they have poison vials and such. Can I find one that's empty?
Sure.
And I'm gonna find whoever has the highest concentration of magic and try to fill the vial as much.
You get some blood of the Mystic, able to collect like half a vial um, of what's left for further studying if you want to in the future.
Okay. And then while I'm at it, I'm a merchant. I'm gonna grab any kind of goodies I can to possibly sell off later.
Most of what they have on them is studded leather armor, so
Mhm.
you can get 4 sets of it, beyond their daggers and their vials of poison and all that. Not much. Do you want to liquidate all that into gold so you don't have to do all?
Yeah, that'd be great. Cause I would if I'm gonna like be looting all of that, I'd be going back. I'd get Kala and have an extra pair of hands for like, hey, the danger is clear. If you can come help me, we have some further assets to help our journey along.
Being the dead. Always something exciting with you.
Always. Life is too boring otherwise, apparently.
I'll say you can get about 100 gold worth of stuff off their bodies, giving that the studded leather has seen like fair amount of use and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
it's
you
not
can add
exactly
that to your
pristine.
no. 100 gold pieces.
All right. And yeah, I think after that, I would just keep that vial of blood close at hand and then head back to the room for the night. And then I'll
Very
be,
well.
be wary of the door, but I think I'd end up having like a somewhat of a restless night. Like you still have that nervous energy in your legs type thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think you might be having some of that going on.
Can't blame him. You guys turn in for the night, Nikuman. You keep watch. I'd have you all roll your long rest. Nikuman, you get a short rest.
Nickman will
You don't
heal
get hit
himself
dice.
once everything calms down.
That's heal.
Wow.
I love the nuclear wounds. It is so good.
I know, it makes healing worth it again, which is
Mhm.
nice. All right. With that, the sun rises. There's hustle and bustle sort of starting all across the tavern. People drawing baths, waking up, starting fires, and cooking and all of that. Um, and you guys are allowed to sort of lay in until whatever time you want, but you notice that the sort of main breakfast time is sort of started below, and they have a table reserved for you with fairly good amount of food, good quality food as well, set aside for you guys.
All right, Neiman will head
So,
down.
Galen comes out of his room early. Um, whether Nikoman is there or not is up to him.
If you're out early, Neiman will still be there.
And he just kind of stops and looks at Nikoman. Is he asleep?
Yeah, he's
I'd say he's kind of drifting.
yeah.
Nodding. Master Nikoman, go to bed.
Daytime. Sun's up.
You didn't sleep.
Yeah.
I appreciate the concern.
Or maybe we were just using you as bait.
Yes, that's got to be it. And he just sighs and heads downstairs. He is actually in a full black surcoat with a white cross.
Right. You head down to breakfast. The rest of you join whenever you do. You get some nice flatbreads to start the day, some lentils, some fresh salads, as it were.
Neiman will head down, but he's not bodyguarding Galen.
There's fresh pots of strong teas, some coffee in there. Coffee would not be a thing. Some strong teas are served to you guys, should you wish to partake. And
Hmm.
I see how it is. Coffee blocking me.
sorry, I don't know if coffee would be a thing. I need to check.
It might have been. Not as we know it, though.
Maybe.
No, it'd be different, I would assume, but so I think as we're all enjoying breakfast, I would like after we get done, like not during the meal, but like after we get done, and making sure that there's nobody like immediately around to like overhear. If we have some room, I would bring out that vial of blood and kind of go over it with my parents, but like trying to look for Alistocracy if he's sitting
Mhm.
nearby.
He will come, clearly having well rested, did not wake up in the
Mhm.
night, sort of leaning on his traveling stick, sort of sits down. Ooh, what happened to your face, Derek? Did you have a fall?
I mean, I tried to set the roof on fire.
Why would you do that?
To stop the ones that were trying to kill everyone here. It worked.
Is he doing all right? Is it the concussion setting in? Those
There-
are dangerous.
It might be. It might be. But it worked.
Well, seeing as hopefully nobody has died, good morning to you as well.
Well, nobody we cared about that. I've just I don't know. Found something interesting about those people last. I'm gonna like take out that vial of blood, walk it over to Alistocracy or wave him over. Be like,
You have a question. Yes.
yes, they rather than just having I don't know, signs of the Gaib and like the weapons, potions as we've seen before. These ones seem to have it in their blood.
In their
Take a look.
blood.
I thought you might know more, or perhaps at least the right question to ask. And
sort of
so
takes
I'll hand it over to him. Yeah.
You see, he sort of looks at it in the sunlight. You guys are at a corner table. There's middling degree of privacy. There's some like tapestries hung over that covers you from partial view. He sort of looks into it. You see, he casts like a few spells, like very quietly, just sort of scanning the item.
Mhm.
You are quite right. There is some sort of magical essence inside the blood. Strange.
Each of them had it to a varying degree, but I took this, what was left from what appeared to be the one with the strongest tie to it.
It reminds me of something, and you see he sort of like checks his stuff, and he pulls out one of those vials that you had collected off of the assassins. This clear, almost silvery mercury like liquid, if you remember.
Mhm.
These tiny little vials that you had
Yeah.
gotten off, I believe, uh Bungu's body.
I think so. I can't remember if it was Bengu's or if it was her brother. It was one of the two.
I think
was
we
one of the
got it
two.
off of both.
Yeah, the brother's was empty. It was Bengu's.
And he says the magical signature is not different from this, that I have not been able to identify exactly what it is or what the purpose of it is. But if you, he sort of extends it to you to sort of test your own abilities if you wish. But the magical signature is really quite similar. Perhaps this is something that they use regularly.
I would say it is something at least new. More recent development. I don't remember ever seeing this in any of the ones before. With how many
Roll
we've
me a
gone
history
throughout.
check. Anybody at the table who is listening into this conversation is able to roll a history check, except Galen. Sorry, bud.
Ooh! I'll take it. That's a dirty 20.
14.
I got a 15.
That's a natural 20 for a 17.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Nice.
All right. What did you get, Derek?
15.
15. Okay. So at a 14, 15, the two of you sort of remember there was something like there's almost at the edge of your memory, like, yeah, it's not really true that you've never seen it before, but you can't quite put your finger on what the fuck this sort of reminds you of. Nikuman with a nat 20, that leads to a 17. You had it on the tip of your tongue. You were like, no, the rats. Remember the rats, the sewers, the sewer rats. That's what you remember the connection is, but your tired brain can't put two and two together. And Fenric, that sort of jogs your memory. You've actually seen it in Samarkand. When I think you went underground at some point to travel through the sewers, you came across two rat-like people that were clearly drugged or hungover or something, and there was a remnant of a similar silvery liquid in a vial near them.
Okay. I think after that short conversation, be like, no, what about those two people? And they had, what was it? Some sort of drug or something that they had imbibed? We never did find out more about it, did we?
No.
And then, like, with that new train of thought, looking at this, could I try to figure out if it's like that silver liquid is the same thing we saw in the sewer?
Yeah, give me what kind of check. Do you have alchemy or herbalist or any kind of proficiency?
I don't have
the
any
sort?
tools like that. The only tools I have are carpenter.
But do you have a proficiency with that? Outside of the tools that you own?
No, the only tool proficiency I have is carpentry.
Gotcha. Well, if you want, you can ask for some help from Alistokri, but it will take him like a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
Either once you get to Baghdad, or you can try it on the journey there, but it'll be difficult. He needs access to like a stable table and his stuff unpacked.
You got blood from the assassin, right?
Yes.
Should we try the blood with the lantern? I think it's a lantern. Is it not a lantern?
Yeah. Should we do it
We
here,
could
or
try
should we
it.
get on the road and try it?
I think we should use it inside of a room.
Inside a room is a good idea.
All right.
Although nobody else can see it. It's just us that can see it.
Yes. But while it is happening, we are all standing around with our collective thumbs up our butts.
All
This is true.
right. Whose room are we going to then?
Derek's.
Sure, why not?
Oh my god. Miss-
Meanwhile, Galen's just there like, what the you guys talking about?
Rat people, sewers, blood. What the hell is going on?
Galen's not even sure if he should follow along and join you in Derek's room. He's just like,
You think there's
WTF.
one with us?
It's like, yeah, as we step up to walk over, Fenrir will turn around and be like, Mr. Galen, was it? Come along,
Yes.
come along. You seem to have some sort of interest with the our guest. I mean, may as well try to, I don't know, get clued in on all of this. At least as far as we know. And with that, I'm gonna head up the stairs towards
If you're
Derek.
sure, Master Fenric, and he'll hop up and follow.
All
Fenric.
right. You get to Derek's room, you draw the curtains, settle down with the lantern and the vial of blood. See Alisakri sitting in the corner with a quill and ink ready to take notes.
You're gonna put
Got
the lantern
Alistakri
in the
there,
center.
got Afsoon. Yeah. Got Afsoon like right next to Alistakri, like handing him all the supplies and everything.
Yes, exactly. He's like grinding charcoal for the ink.
And then I think
Right
my
next-
family just be like off in a corner.
They each have their own version. You see your mother is just sort of like actively memorizing things.
How many people are we
but
putting in
they're
this
all-
room?
I was gonna say.
Everybody. Everybody.
The whole
There's enough
village.
room. Yep, there's standing room allowed. It'll be fine.
It's cozy, let's say. But yeah, you put the lantern in the middle. Galen, you see Alistakri motions you over, not to stand right next to the lantern, but to sit next to them. Unless you want to stay there.
Fine.
Alright.
And then if everybody's situated, I'll let Nickman get the lantern ready, and then I'll pour in the blood. See if anything happens.
Or in the blood. Okay.
Yeah, just like
Right,
reach down.
yes.
Well, out it goes nothing. What everything? We'll find out.
You pour a drop of blood onto this strange lantern that Nikuman pulls out, that you've seen on his belt, Galen. I mean, it's a colorful lantern. It's very pretty looking, but don't really see what the hell. You can't really put two and two together what the hell they're doing. And the drop of blood touches the lantern, and this dark green smoke starts to billow out. And the four of you, those that have access to the site of the Gaib, are able to see a scene as like the smoke sort of pours up. There's shadows moving, similar to what you've seen before. Galen, you just sort of see this light green mist escape for just a second before the four of them almost seem to enter a sort of trance-like state. Their eyes sort of go blank, and they just sort of stand or sit where they are, stiff. It's a bit You see, Alistair just shushes you, so he continues to take notes. This is part of the process. Do not interrupt. The four of you see a scene of what looks like similar place that you've seen before. Sandstone walls, very building that's really high up. A stone courtyard where there's like eagle feathers that have dropped down, very specific looking eagle feathers that are similar to you, and a bunch of children just sort of playing. They each seem to have glass marbles. There's like 4 or 5 of them sitting around. Each of them have this gaunt, serious expression to their faces, and they're all playing marbles like regular children, but differently. There's almost sort of hunger, tension amongst these kids as they're playing, and the scene sort of drifts away like smoke into another. These kids, some similar looking, some different from the ones that you saw, older, and they seem to be training in a room not unlike the one that you've seen before. It's almost like they're being trained to undergo interrogation, torture, learn how to work with knives and crossbows and poisons. There's lessons where they have memorizing, they're crafting certain things, all within this tower. And there is at some point a familiar figure that sort of walks by the door to the classroom, a silhouette that by now has become that has become familiar to you is Hassan Sabah's sort of profile, just moving through wherever this location is. And the vision shifts again. There is what appears to be a mission. The surroundings are not familiar to you. This seems to be a rocky, mountainous sort of region. There are a group of 4 or 5 Hashashin, each of varying levels of seniority. You see the Master, you see the Fedai, and the Mystic. And you see a group that is sort of marching across below in a valley as you, the Hashashin, stand up above. And these figures are really catching to the eye. They all have those black tabards with the white crosses, shiny armor, very out of place, a couple of like very majestic looking horses that they lead. And they're just sort of walking down below. And there is the cry of an eagle, and almost as if that was a signal, you see a few bulgers start to tumble down into the valley, crash into the group. Several of them are badly injured. The Hashashin slink back into the shadows. Another time, one of the Fedai almost is getting tasked to sort of sneak up and poison what looks like a stew that's cooking over a fire with some strange liquid. Other visions of just them slowly over time picking off, one by one, these knights in familiar garments and vestments that you've seen to your new friend. And at some point, there is quiet muttering as the assassins sort of are following this one lone figure that has taken to wandering the desert. And they're following at a distance, keeping the high ground. There's an occasional eagle, like keeping an eye out on him. And the Master turns to the Mystic, whose eyes you are seeing this vision through, and tells them, "He carries the relic. We must obtain it, no matter the cost. We shall wait for him to let his guard down. It should not be long before he reaches civilization. Our scouts report. That is when we shall attack. Should be smooth enough, and then we can head back to the castle. Saidina will be pleased that we have acquired this relic after this much time. 40 days of work will not go to waste." The scene shifts to just moments before they sort of attacked on the rooftops. And then the sort of green smoke disappears from away from your eyes, and you sort of snap back into your current body. And all 4 of you, like simultaneously just sort of do that sort of head nodding motion as you snap out of your trance back into the room.
I whip around and just like look at Galen. Like,
And as far as Galen knows, they were just all like in a trance-like state, just
For like
Stop.
solid minute or two, just sort of doing this, and then they snap down and she sort of turns to you and just goes,
I think we owe Galen a bit of an explanation of what's happened here.
Indeed.
Just like he owes us a bit of an explanation about something else. So Alice Doctor can confirm this lamp has magical properties that, from everything we've seen, if we feed it the blood of the Hashashin, we will see their memories. We've seen it a number of times. We've tried it with our bloods as well. Some of us have anyway. And the only ones that we see are the Hashashin. What we saw here with memories of the assassins that were tracking you. And the last vision we saw was them following you alone, saying you have a relic that Hassan Sabal wants. So I know I said I wasn't going to push the issue, but this is starting to sound like it's something that's going to get us killed. So I think you need to come clean with what it is you are hiding.
please.
I didn't even realize what it was. He takes his pack and pulls out this box that Derek saw earlier. And he looks around the room and opens it up. And inside is a goblet of sorts. My compatriot Matthew was entrusted with this to deliver to Baghdad. It has it's very powerful. It's a holy artifact, and I didn't know he had it on him until I was the last one left. My guess is that this is what they're trying to find. All I know is it's called the Vessel of the Apostles.
Do I know anything about the Crusade and the Templars?
I would say it's going to be a difficult history check, but you can roll it. Religion as well, if anybody wants to.
Those are bullshit for me, but I'm going to roll anyways.
18?
16. I'm going to go with religion.
Okay.
15 religion.
Anything above a 15, you will have at least an idea of the Crusades, either as historical or as religious things that you might have seen in your past. You're familiar enough with the concept of churches and the Crusades that happened to put pieces together. You don't know exactly what the different orders might mean exactly, or what their jobs are, or their names. But asking Nikuman, you're not entirely sure. You know that there's different religious sects, warriors and stuff. You assume he belongs to one of them.
Is it safe to assume that they would be against, like, people like me?
Like most religious groups, it's safe to assume that anyone different would be... Anyone other would not be regarded friendly. I mean, even in cities that you've passed through would not be looked upon with grace.
Okay. She looks at you a little bit, not like fearful, but wary. She's a lot more wary of you than she was yesterday.
I'm not a Templar. My order is the Hospitaller Wacher. We are devoted to protecting the sick and working heavily on safe passage for travelers in the area. And that's one of the reasons why I thought we were sent to Baghdad, was to help stabilize the region's defensive force.
From what you remember, the orders that you received, you were there to help train their defensive capabilities, teach them methods that the Hospitaliers might have been well versed in. And it was a long journey. It was like at least 30, 40-day journey all the way from Acre or Accra all the way up to Baghdad. And along the way, you sort of recall that slow descent into desperation that left you, your other friends, slowly dying and left you with Matthew's final words. And that sort of hazy scene of what he last told you. That sort of promise that he made you make. Sombering thought.
So, with Matthew's passing, I am charged to see this item, this artifact, to Baghdad.
Is there anywhere in particular it has to go?
That is the question.
Yeah, Matthew was not able to tell you the specifics, unfortunately.
He had me drink from the cup and I passed out. When I awoke, he had passed on.
What cup?
And did you feel any different drinking from the cup?
Healthy, wounds healed.
That is definitely powerful.
I'll just look at Al-Sakri and say, does the name Vessel of the Apostles mean anything to you?
I have wandered this world a long time. This one I have not heard in particular. Would you mind if I inspect the artifact?
Yes.
If you would be so kind.
Wait, was that yes,
mind.
you do mind, or yes, you will let him do it?
Yes, I do mind.
Well, that is unfortunate. In
He will
that
hold
case,
the box open to him, but he won't let him
very well.
touch
I
it,
shall
just
not touch it.
visual inspection.
He sort of says, a holy relic, you say, of the Hospitallers. Interesting. This writing, it is not in Latin, it is not in any Germanic language. This ancient Persian, I believe. This cup is fascinating. It could have been, pardon my saying, a recovered relic from another civilization. I would need to inspect it closer to see what its effects. Aliens! Or just even more older civilization.
I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed. Isu.
Isu.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Of course it was them.
It's the apple. No, I would need to inspect it closer to be certain, but you are sure you felt healed.
I was on death's door.
The nature of... Are you... He sort of takes a second glance. Are you aware of the Al-Gaib, the veil between this world and the other? No, they would not teach you that in a church. Magic, the kind that even you wield, whether you are aware of it or not. There are many kinds in the world, some from divine sources, some from pacts that they have made with creatures from beyond this world. Some of us are talented in manipulating these energies, these magics, more versed in it than others, although it is not looked upon kindly in most respects. It ends up at the stake or in drownings or holy wars, as it were. This artifact could be something that contains this magic, could be what influence affected you, brought you back to life, healed you. But in the many years that I have spent studying magic, there is always a cost. Now, I do not know what the cost is for this artifact. I cannot say for certain. But I shall not take it from your hands. It is for you to do it as you see fit. That being said, Baghdad being the center of wisdom and knowledge, you will find many people who are adequate or capable of understanding this artifact in the House of Wisdom.
Was there someone that he was charged to go see when they got to Baghdad?
He did not tell you. He might have been.
No,
There's a highlight.
Galen.
Galen.
Yep.
You would have some sort of contact either in the military or higher up the Caliph. Probably you would have had to report to the Caliph, which is essentially the governor or the mayor of Baghdad, and the surrounding areas would have been who you were asked to go see.
Okay.
I said that the writing on it was like ancient Persian. If I speak Persian, can I somewhat read what's written?
Give me a check and we'll see just how much you can parse.
Then
What would you like?
Intelligence? Or you want to argue for something else? I will be open.
I have no way of making it dexterity, so intelligence works. It's 14.
14. Okay. You are able to get close, I'll say. Without touching it, you get the words Surah, which is what seems like a middling letter somewhere in the middle. S-U-R-A. There is a phrase that's sort of inscribed around the rim, the bottom rim of the chalice.
Do I know what that means?
With a 14.
I was gonna say with my knowing magical goods. I know it's magic. It's this holy relic. I think we've all figured that out. But with the Hagra you gave me, it says I have the ancestral insight. While holding this seal, you have advantage on history and arcana checks, which I completely forgot about. I just remembered the part that additionally you can effortlessly read and write all languages spoken within the bounds of the ancient Seljuk Empire.
Which
Well,
Persian is probably one of them.
So between using that and possibly popping the side of the Gaib, could I try to take a few moments to just walk up to it, have my hands behind my back, just and just kind of like lean in and try to read.
You are able to spot the word Surah and ANA, still part of the next one, but enough with the artifact speaking to you, your artifact in particular, you're able to understand that the word Surah means mighty, powerful, or strong. It's almost like a phrase.
Okay. So I was like, he's just gonna get up close to it and just try to like stay respectfully, leave a little bit of a gap, but he's slowly trying to read it out, and he's Surah Ana? No, I don't.
When he realizes what Fenric is doing, he will actually
Ana.
turn the
I
cup
think-
and and hold it up so he can see it and inspect it visually, the words.
Point, you're able to read the full ones. You can rotate. It says Aredvi Surah Anahita, pardon my pronunciation, which means roughly, and don't be a bitch about it, moist, mighty, and immaculate.
Yes, yes, it is.
Now remember,
It's a
It is
healing.
it's an actual real life language, so don't be a bitch about it.
Mhm. This heals you with that special touch.
I didn't even try with this one. I can't, alright? The direct translations are difficult.
Good old Scanlan magic.
You do know that
The thing that pops in my mind, just because I watched it recently, was the 13th Warrior. After like the first big fight, where he comes out after nailing the hot chick in the village, and his friend goes,
Mm-hmm.
"So she finish you off or bring you back to life?"
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
It's such a good movie.
Oh, very good movie.
God.
So
But yes.
if you could pronounce that for me one more time, so I could.
Aredvi Surah Anahita.
Saretvi Surah Anahita?
Aredvi. I posted it in Foundry chat. Yep. What you
So
do
it's
know
like-
is once you speak
I'm
these
gonna
words,
take a. Sorry, go ahead.
once you show him these words, like, the stalker will come to your side and explain a little bit of his very big brain and his knowledge, is that it's actually an ancient goddess venerated in Zoroastrianism in ancient, like, Persian empires. Kind of the equivalent of, like, an Athena, Venus figure, like goddess of water, fertility, health, healing, wisdom. So definitely not Christian in origin.
After
Although whether you want to say that to the paladin is up to you.
after he kindly holds it up in the air, and I start slowly figuring out the words for it and then how to say it. I'll Aredvi Surah Anahita. I believe is what it says.
As you say those words, from where you're holding the chalice, almost without sound or anything, a clear liquid just begins to fill the cup. Enough for like one drink. A mouthful. Clear liquid. And where you're holding the cup, it turns very cool. Almost like ice water.
Brian puts her mask down.
With this side of the Gaib and stuff, can I is it like a flashbang of, oh crap, I'm now blind? Or is it just like a welling of power real quick, and then it kind of just conjures the water?
There is a sort of, how do I want to describe this? As you're watching with the side of the Gaib, there is almost this golden liquid that seems to feel radiating light up to the top. Like this liquid, it is visibly shining and magical, and it doesn't stop. Like once the water, you can see with your real eyes it's clear water. With the side of the Gaib, it's clearly some sort of liquid that is magical.
Well, apparently I got the pronunciation right. As for what the water does, I'm assuming, based off your story, that it can heal. But I guess that would I could understand why the Hashashin would want such a thing. If they plan to put poison somewhere or try to use something in particular, this could potentially stop them, or perhaps they could use it to twist it and use it to amplify something of their own.
Or maybe they need healing.
True. Maybe they have one of their own who needs it. But as far as I can tell, this is referent of a god or goddess from, I don't know, some sort of Persian empire.
Galen's not really paying attention. He's like
Crossing himself. His
he's
blessed relic.
crossed himself. He's
Uh-huh.
like, I'm in way over my head now. And he wants to like dump it out, but he also doesn't
Uh-huh.
because he wants to put the thing away.
I think I'll look around. I'll grab a water flask. And I'm just gonna dump the regular water on the floor.
Mhm.
If you wouldn't mind. Put it in here.
Right. And he pours it into the flask.
Once the water leaves the rim of the cup and enters the flask, it turns to normal temperature. Still clear liquid.
Is it still glowy shiny? Or is it just water?
It's just water.
Interesting. It seems the vessel is what holds. As soon as the water left, all signs of the Gaib are gone. I'm gonna
The rest of you don't see anything beyond like him pouring water from a glass to a flask.
and then watch as I take a drink.
You take a drink. It's
Yep.
nice water. It's good, clean, fresh. Spring
Tastes
water.
like spring water, nice and clean. But yes, it seems to be the vessel that has whatever power it holds.
As you ponder what the hell to do with this new cup, I think it's a perfect time for us to maybe take a little break, for you to get some of your own fresh, cool, clean spring water, rehydrate, and be back in about 5 minutes. See you in a bit.
You know, guys, I know what this cup's best for use. Margarita. right.
Let's get back to it.
We're back.
I did kill Guy off stream. Died like a baguette. Sliced open. Well. Enough of the calm, chill music. It's putting everybody in a sleepy ass mood. But you do have the chalice, and you're still in the caravanserai. The day is ticking. What would you like to do?
I think we should head out to Baghdad. None of the answers are here.
I agree.
True enough. Perhaps we should try to stock up on what supplies.
There are some that can be found in the caravan if you want.
Stock up on water. Stock up on food. Get
The
food
old
for the animals.
Gonna try to see if I can find an alchemist or somebody who might have some potions.
In that case, what kind of skill are you using to find this alchemist and see how good of an alchemist they are?
Just wandered through the caravanists, or whatever. I can't think right now.
Caravan Sarai.
Anyways, just wandered through going, drugs. Who wants to sell me drugs?
The best kind.
Um,
Healing potions. Yes, I have plenty. He gives you a pink dyed vial of water, and he gives you a green one.
so my only good one's persuasion, but I don't think that really works right now. I think on investigation, perception.
perception?
I'm trying to look for something.
Either of those could work.
Well, they're both the exact same, so I will try investigate with a dirty 20.
With the dirty 20, you're able to. It takes you a lot of bargaining and like sweet talking before you're sent to. Like one of the shopkeepers has a dusty old box that he bought off of this crazy old lady who said she made potions months and months ago and nobody's ever bought it because it's clearly nonsense. And he opens this box with like two slim glass vials in it. He says, "If you really must, 20 gold apiece."
If I look at them, can I tell they have any sort of?
You can tell they're magical and enchanted, but without detect magic, you're not sure specifically what kind.
Yeah, and I don't have, so I'm just going to keep up the poker face and downplay that I know they actually have some sort of effect. You say that they've been around for a while, and do you know what they're supposed to do?
She said apparently they heal people. Cuts, wounds, bruises, people on
That
the
would
brink
be
of death.
That would be quite nifty. Perhaps 15 apiece. We don't know what they really are. Perhaps she's just very good at making tight water.
That's what I figured, so I'm trying to get rid of them. 15. Your DC is 15, so give me a persuasion.
Right, I have advantage on this because of my trader fee.
Very nice. He says,
With a 19.
"Just take these off my hands. I'll take whatever you got. 15, sure. 30 gold total for the two."
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You can add 2 minor potions of healing to your party loot or character sheet, whichever one you want.
I'll throw them in party.
Okie dokie. But yeah. I mean, slim pickings, it is a caravanserai. There's not a lot of
Yeah,
magical
I'm not
items.
expecting to find find very much.
I will drag it onto your sheet. You guys figure out.
Okay. I
you
will
want to
take it
try.
out of my gold. Go. And I'll look over at Galen. Do you have a horse, my friend?
You're muted, bud.
Can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Too many places to mute myself.
Oh, good.
Yes. Just a moment, and he will cast Find Steed.
Oh, interesting. What does that look like in this low magic setting? Does random horse just wander over and be like, I like you now?
He will bow his head for a minute and mutter a few words, and then he will put his fingers to his lips and whistle. And whether it's up to you, whether it's from around the corner or materializing into view, a celestial steed arrives.
We'll say it's from around the corner, like none of you seen this horse, but literally out of nowhere, like very much Roach and Geralt of Rivia. Just a horse appears, for all intents and purposes looking regular as any other horse. Yeah, go ahead and describe your horse if you want.
It's an excellent question whether he actually looks regular like any other horse.
I'm sorry, the only thing that comes to my mind was you said you whistled for him after thinking for a moment, so it's like, and there comes over the hill Shadowfax, Lord of all horse.
I mean,
Kinda.
my mind first went to, so he took it out of his horse pocket.
Yes.
That-
Out of my horse pocket.
Yeah,
A celestial steed arrives. All not white, but more of a cream color. The size
There
of
is
a
something-
war horse.
yeah, there's something very unique about it. It's clearly like in a place where people prefer camels or other stuff. This horse is doing really well. It will fetch a good price on the market. That much you know, Arian.
Nice horse.
This is Tempest. He's a
It's
good
a
friend.
beautiful. Seems very obvious you take very good care of.
Oh yeah, real good care.
Real good care.
I just let him wander. He
All right,
comes when I
buddy,
call,
we
I
made
don't
it
have
to
to
town.
ask.
Have fun.
That's something to discover later, but you're able to get on the road again. The Silk Road stretches before you, Baghdad, a few days away. Who is leading you
I mean, I
through the
can.
remains?
I have a.
I literally can't get lost except by magical means.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Can I do
Well,
some
that-
training for Tanger as well on the journey?
You can go ahead and roll me a check if you would like. And then while I'm waiting, let's have 24. Derek, roll me a percentile die. 24, you're able to get another tick on the clock. That's 3 out of 4.
46.
Okay. You do see what seems to be the beginnings of a storm coming at some point, but it seems to head off in a different direction. So you're able to pass through the next few days without having to wrestle with a possible storm. And you get to the edges of Baghdad. There are plains, a few rivers that sort of extend before you. Let me do the important stuff. 1 moment.
Nikoman's going to keep every night. He's going to go away from Galen to the other side of the camp, and he's going to work on his task.
Gotcha.
And
spell.
you tell me when how much work is needed before it's not at disadvantage.
I'd say you've had fairly consistent amount of time that by the time you get to Baghdad or the outskirts, so even now, you can begin to roll it regularly.
Tracks.
And yet,
That's a 3.
the wind spirits are not in a working mood today. They seem more in a frolicking mood. There's some that are more like frolicky, there's some that are more angry, maybe with the thunderstorm coming in. They just kind of want to destroy stuff. So you have a lot of wood chips at the end of the day, not a lot of products.
Quick question.
Mm.
I guess it's kind of like a two-parter. Are we traveling for long enough that the resting we get will clear the exhaustion that Nikomon has?
Yes,
And
it's at least several days.
with 3 humans in the party, does that mean everyone has inspiration now?
I suppose I can allow that.
'Cause I
Everybody
keep
can
forgetting about that.
add inspiration to your sheets. You guys don't abuse it, so I'll allow it. Yeah. Make sure you put that little star thing on your sheet. Perfect. Well, as you reach upon the outskirts of the center of enlightenment of the world, Baghdad itself, there are streets teeming with life. The air is alive with the sound of ringing prayers, music, scholarly conversations in as many languages as you can possibly imagine from around the world: Greek, Turkish, Arabic, French, and Spanish. Something familiar for everybody. Everywhere you look, you see minarets of mosques and domes of palaces. There's chambers rising into the sky. It's a testament to a city of wonders and science. Everybody, as you walk through the markets, there's spices, perfumes, scents from the east, and fresh bread, roasting meats. There's vendors calling out, tempting you with their wares and secrets. And it's not just the sights and the sounds that are different and unique and wonderful, it's the people there. On every street corner, poets, scholars, artists, musicians of every sort, merchants, craftsmen. Everybody seems to be knowledgeable in a particular field or another or several. All creative, all passionate. You pass by the large house of wisdom, where the greatest minds of this age come together to study, learn ideas and discoveries that they examine, shaping the world for centuries to come. And works of science, philosophy, libraries, literature from all corners of the world, translated into Arabic, preserved for future generations. Everything that could be interesting and colorful and fascinating about the world seems to have collected into one place. There's fascinating tile work, really intricate, in the mosques. There's calligraphy on the public buildings. Every surface has some sort of story to tell. There's beauty, there's complexity, and there's also another side. There are plenty of shadows in Baghdad. Poverty, disease are hidden. The threat of war and unrest is not that far away with the Khaganate approaching. But the people seem resilient, at least for now, drawing strength from their faith, their beliefs, their community, their love for the city. A place of beauty and struggle, hope and uncertainty, and above all, the human spirit. A place where people from all walks of life come together to create something greater. And the thing of note are, the city itself is enclosed in this circular wall. Quite unlike others, there's just something grand about it. You do know a little bit about laws around here, although you can always find out more if you desire. But you arrive in Baghdad. For better or for worse, the city stretches out before you. Let me pull out the map. Loads. I just realized I highlighted the wrong parts. God damn it. You know when you want to make some parts secret and other parts revealed and it just ends up reversing? Oy vey.
Someone take a
My
screenshot.
eyes know nothing.
I don't know
Oy
what
vey.
you speak of at all.
Oy vey. No map for you. You get something else. Anyways, you have
We get
an
there is no token in the scene which gives you visibility of the area.
There you go. You get a nice little scene.
Hey,
The
look,
air
it's
is
Nerve.
alive with the sound of. No, it isn't. Shut the fuck up. This is Baghdad, obviously. The walls are so circular, can't you tell? But yes, you arrive in Baghdad. You see Al-Astakri and your family are all looking forward to exploring the corners. Question is where you want to start. You arrive, I'd say, like at 4:30, 5 o'clock. So you have a
Morning
couple
or
hours. Afternoon. You have a couple of hours to sort of find lodging, a place to rest, but you're fairly exhausted. It's been a long journey.
Well, in the morning, I think we should stop by two places. One, the House of Wisdom. And two, I think we should stop by the palace. We need to not make ourselves known, but make ourselves available to whoever's running the city. You know, the Sultan's still
also-
back in Isfahan.
We also need to
Yuri?
find out where Galen was supposed to bring his relic, and I really want to find a leathersmith, an armorer.
A lot of asks, a lot of things to be seen in the city. Do you want to look for a local guide or rely on Al-Astakri's stellar memory to figure out?
Let's get a place bed down for the night and then head out in the morning.
I think that sounds reasonable enough. Try to wash off the wear and tear from the long road.
All right. You can look through.
So I'd try to like look around and wave down somebody, like maybe a local guard.
Sure.
Good,
Uh,
good sir. Perhaps you could direct us to a good inn. We're looking for a place to bed for the. This is our first time in.
You have rather a big group. Let's see here. There are several places. DM has so many things to pull up. Give me a second.
It's all good.
Well, there is the Fortune Al-Kismet. You can. It is the most crowded. It might be difficult to find space for all of you, but perhaps. Ooh, we have raiders.
Thanks for
Ready
the raid,
to come
Ultra
in?
Fables.
Hey, welcome on in.
Hey, roll check attack. Welcome in, you guys. You have come just in time for the party to enter the city of Baghdad. I hope your sessions were fun. Let us know what you all were doing. Thank you for following.
Chicken Chaser.
That's a good name.
That one.
Yeah. There's a few options. There's the Fortune Inn. There is No One's Inn. Yes, the name is No One's Inn. This one is a bit more older looking, ancient even. How many people can we fit in here? It's a middling size. There's like 20 rooms or so. There's another one. This one is a lot more higher class, called the Old Stag. This one is a grand, luxurious building. Those are the three that he knows off the bat, or you can always find an alternative.
Derek just turns to the group with like a knowing look, saying, "We're taking that last one, right?"
As long as you're paying.
Depends on how much it is. We got money in the party, Lou. We'll be fine.
How
Very
much do we have? in
lucky
the
for
party
you,
loot?
it's
A lot.
Holy
near the
shit.
entrance.
Like 1,100 gold.
Oh, you guys are rich, rich. Okay, how about this?
Because
I'm
we
just
haven't
gonna
been
not-
spending our money.
I think we keep spending our personal money, and the party loot has just been growing like a bank account with interest.
Interesting. I'm just gonna disable simple fog for this scene, and we shall just explore as it is. All right. Party
Sounds good.
arrives from here, and let me activate the scene.
I think a nice inn is a good idea.
So many things to juggle. I am sorry. Just a moment. There we go.
Oh, good. Don't
do
stress
know-
about it.
The name is the Old Stag. It is
Mhm.
pointed out to you. It's a little bit on the outskirts of the city, so close to the bazaar. So outside of the circular fortifications of the city.
And that's the higher end one?
That's the luxurious one.
Luxurious.
There's also the
It has its
Kismet,
own compound.
basically. You definitely know that there will be like stables, like good stables, maybe even a pasture for the horses close by.
Ooh. I definitely think we should go to the Old Stag.
You guys are here for the first time, yes? If you have the
Yes.
money, the Old Stag is well worth, especially if it's a short trip.
Are there, not that we're going there now, but is there accommodations at the House of Wisdom or?
The House of Wisdom? No, no. The only accommodations are for the scholars there, or if you're a traveling somebody who's been invited. The people usually do not reside there. It is like a very big library. All books, studies, scholars. Not really a transitioning place for animals and such.
Got it.
Thanks.
There's also several smaller inns. You can always explore the city if that is more suitable for your needs.
Let's head to the Old Stag for now, and then figure out what to
Pasture
do
for the
after that.
horses.
All right.
And then,
Uh,
well, thank you, kind sir, and I'll hand them 2 gold.
Oh. Thank you so much. Usually sharing of knowledge is is for free, but this day I am gifted.
Well, usually it is free, but not everybody needs, is always so friendly about it. I appreciate your help.
You guys cross the bridge passing by the I think it should be Abu Hanifa Mosque, and walk through the outskirts of the bazaar. You notice one interesting thing about Baghdad is there's lots of rivers and waterways flowing like around throughout the city. So there's lots of bridges across. There's people with small boats that are sort of going through the rivers. Lots of little docks all over the place. And you walk across one such bridge, approaching the Old Stag. And there is a grand building. There's open doors that's sort of very inviting. There's like this sweet melody filling the air, and there is a servant rushing over immediately to sort of guide your horses to somewhere, take your bags if you have any. And there's like a small little girl, very well dressed, clean, with like a headscarf that's sort of offering soaked towels to all of you as you enter to sort of help you cool off from the heat.
Very
Towel for
graciously
you?
take one.
Uh,
As I look at her, I look over at her eye to eye. I'll very graciously take one.
She has a sort of bored look about her face, but she goes, towel for you, towel for you. Welcome to the Old Stag. Right this way. And she just sort of runs ahead with two little pigtails sort of under the headscarf.
Galen dismounts and kind of leans over to Derek. Master Derek, are you sure we can afford this for all of us?
Yes.
Oh,
Well.
okay.
And Derek just keeps walking.
With his fancy tailor's outfit, just, I belong here. You enter.
It's that mentality of, I'm done smacking fleas.
Oof.
I've put up with a lot of shit with you people. We are sleeping comfortably.
There's a bed and a wash basin. You walk into this lounge area, all manner of people, and they're serving refreshments. Uniformed servants are serving refreshments to you guys. You're led to like a small table where you can all sit down on cushioned seats, and there's all sorts of luxury around. There's like scented aromatics in the air, little cups of concentrated tea, little platter of snacks and cookies and desserts that are brought to you.
Nikoman's gonna go up to one of the servants. He's gonna say, "So, what army are you with? Are you with the Sultan?
Pardon?
What army? What's your unit?"
Sir, I am a server. We are not in an army.
You're all wearing the same thing.
Yes, it is a uniform so that you can recognize us as the servers and you can call upon us to ask if do you need anything? Water perhaps to cool down, hydrate.
Nikoman's gonna turn to Derek like, is he messing with me?
No, he's not, Master Nikoman. Unfortunately, it smacks of Templar privilege, but this is not necessarily uncommon, just not what I had expected for us. But I defer to you all.
And when you make the comment of like the Templar privilege, Derek kind of raises an eyebrow and says, "Aren't you a knight?
Yes.
Are knights not nobility? Is this not familiar to you?"
This is not how my order lives our daily lives.
But you lived this life before you joined your order, did you not?
No.
Interesting.
Not everybody that is a knight comes from nobility.
It must be a long time since I've been home.
Earning your place.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Nepotism is the way to go.
Makes the world go round.
Clearly.
Aryun is
yeah.
gonna wave someone down and ask how much room and board is.
Well, it depends on what kind of rooms are you looking for. We have some with built-in fountains. We have some that can house the entire family with the meals and board included. What are you looking for exactly? All of you together as a caravan?
We are a caravan.
Well, let's start with the most expensive and work our way down.
Well, we have rooms that go for 100, 200 gold apiece, but those are the built-in suites with the fountains. Some of them have personal servants that will attend to you the entire time. Or we can go for the family suites. Usually there's 2 or 3 rooms that we can combine. Semi-detached. How many of you are there exactly?
Galen just heard static after the cost of the first rooms.
So did Aryun.
100.
Aryun
Yeah,
was like, oh
100.
shit.
There's
Yeah, at 100, even Fenric was like, huh!
there's 10 of us plus animals.
5 parents, Kala, Stakri, Afsoon. Yeah, another 10. Yeah, so 10. Gobi, Shirun, Tanger,
There's a lot.
plus you two have horses as well?
Yeah.
Or no, one horse and a donkey. Yeah, so another 5 animals.
Ow.
See,
what do
you
you
would like the caravan package then. Right. Do you want individual rooms? Because that will cost you more. Do you want to bunk up, share together? How many of you?
We can bunk up in several rooms.
As we're all doing the math, Derek just kind of looks at Fenric and his family and goes, do they count as a person each?
Master Derek.
See the
I
girl
mean,
sort of.
you could save on space.
Galen's trying not to laugh because that was a good joke, but he's like appalled at. You're both appalled at what Derek said and his own response to it.
It's like
You see the
at which
girl sort of
point
just
Fenric-
looks at you.
It's like at which point Fenric looks over at Derek and just like has a look of like being offended on his face. But he just winks with that one clear eye real quick. But he keeps the look at Brian.
It was a valid question.
I think yes, for the all intents and purposes, we can. She clearly does not know what to do with this.
Just because we can fit comfortably, a couple of us on a bed, doesn't mean that we count as extra.
I can go and get my manager.
So how much is the caravan special?
Well, how many days do you intend to stay? A
We
week.
don't have an
for-
answer
a
for
short-
that, I don't think.
So would you like to start off with a
Possibly-
3-day package, with a 5-day, 7-day package? We can negotiate.
Say 3
I think,
to start with, and then see where our caravan takes us.
Yeah. Well, a business does not usually tend to be on the extremely short. I was thinking perhaps a week-long stay.
It is up to you. You can always extend the package should you come up with something different, but we will take a down payment, of course. The 3-day package will cost you about, we can negotiate maybe 150 gold. Housing, food, housing and stables, care for the animals, for 3 days. There are some smaller rooms you might have to bunk up, of course. The meals are not included. But there's plenty of options. You can always buy them.
As soon as she says smaller rooms, Fenric's gonna look offended again.
For in
And,
terms
and it's like,
like
I
without
think that, like,
desks.
his parents in Kala, like everybody just like joins in on the thing. Like this isn't anything new. We use this to our advantage.
You're working the business, got it. Pretend to be offended so she gives you freebies.
So
Exactly.
what you're saying is the halflings in this setting are the equivalent of Aussies and drop bears.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I know this one. Yes.
Nikuman will turn to the group and say, 3 days, that's a lot of money, but it'll be nice to relax and style. And after that, we can see where
I
our
would
mission takes us.
I would like to give my parents a bit of comfort for it.
3 days. 3 days. 3 days. Right.
Well, I
And,
mean,
and I'm sure that the Sultan would appreciate knowing that we have been properly looked after.
True. Indeed.
Pardon
It's
me?
been a very long road.
what is our
Yes.
party name now?
The 5 rings of Jalal Adin.
Close.
With,
Except you lost one ring to the other side.
oh,
We might need to stop
They-
counting, but
they don't know that.
That's
Yeah.
okay. We replaced him. There's still 5 of us. You know, we just, somebody lost a thumb, and now we just replaced it with the big.
We lost the fifth ring.
They lost there's 5 rings. They lost one because a party member disappeared into another plane, and then they replaced him with this random guy. Say hi, Jensen.
Goon. Hired goon.
Not even hired.
I would say we're the our caravan's name is the 5 rings of, what is the name?
Jalaluddin.
Jalal Halal.
Jalal.
You can't just say the Sultan. You can't just say the Sultan.
If we just said the Sultan, we wouldn't have all of this like comedic joy of no one knowing how to say Jalal.
It's not that difficult. It's not even that difficult.
Say it again.
Jalal ad-Din.
Oh, Jalal ad-Din.
See, I got it right the first time, right out of the gate.
You... All right,
We're
you
the
meet
5
Jalal.
rings of Jalal ad-Din.
That's interesting. Any personal affiliation to the Sultan of
I show
everything?
my ring.
And she sort of looks. Right. I need to fetch my manager. I'll be right back. You get comfortable.
This is over my pay grade.
Hold, please. She sort of runs. She
Meanwhile,
goes to
Galen's
fetch.
like, wait a minute, these are VIPs?
Yeah.
What?
They're clearly wearing these like really ornate rings with the
Not
symbol
all
of
of
the
us.
Sultan.
Yeah,
Templar
Galen isn't.
privilege.
Nicoman's
I
is
know.
hidden in his pack. By hidden, I mean it's
Templar
thrown in there.
privilege,
It's
that's
somewhere in there.
finest.
Gotcha. You're hanging out with the rich kids now. But there is like a sort of matronly woman almost that sort of approaches, decked in finery. And she sort of approaches. Pardon me, I was just told by Fatima that you have symbology of the Sultan himself?
Do you name drop?
Well, in that case, we shall suit you. You wanted a room for all of you, yes? For guests of the Sultan, we can arrange for better accommodations. If you wouldn't mind being patient with us for a few more minutes, we can have your rooms prepared right away.
And the cost would be the same?
Well, for better rooms, the cost we can keep to about 150 gold pieces. 200 if you want to include meals at any time of the day. We can have them catered to your liking.
200 for 3 days.
We can extend it to 4 or 5. If you need more, you can let us know and we shall make arrangements to take good care of you.
Nicoman will
I
turn.
look at Derek with like wide eyes, like, yes?
Assuming the rooms are adequate, we could absolutely go with a deal like that for. We'll start with 3 days. We may need to extend longer, and the Sultan will hear of your generosity.
Well, that is what we hoped to hear. And then you see she sort of gestures, and a few more servants bring like a couple more like decadent pastries, and they sort of set up. Please enjoy. We shall have your rooms ready. We shall take care of your mounts as well. Have no worry at all. If you need a guide about town, let us know. We shall arrange it for you at once.
Derek will
Welcome.
reach out, take a pastry, and then turn and pointedly look at Galen and say, "I told you we could afford it." Just pops it in his mouth.
Meanwhile, after Fenric tries a couple of the different ones, I'm just gonna start putting a few of them into my my bag.
Oh
as,
god.
for later snacks. Gotta take it
with those
all.
guests.
We're those
You
guys.
said we had food whenever we wanted, and you're like pocketing it?
Lordy.
Let's-
Okay, so
You
for
know how
5
much I give them
days.
away? I gotta have more snacks. Gotta top off the tank.
Jesus.
I ran out of balaclava. Now I have whatever the hell they brought me now.
Ran on what?
Baklava.
Baklava. I meant to say baklava.
Balaclava.
Balaclavas.
Oh, good God.
We are a
Great.
professional stream.
Sorry. They're in your backpack. You just need to pull them out when you're gonna go hit the gas station.
Exactly.
You know, guys, that caravan survived. Might have something good.
Better not start robbing the banks. I'll kill you. You
Oh,
guys are
God.
led to your rooms. There is like a shared courtyard almost, and like several bedrooms sort of surrounding. A couple people can share a room if you want. Horses are set up. Food is brought out. There's like these triangular pastries with like meat and nuts and spices sort of built in, given to you. There's some date wine for you to enjoy and lays about, along with anything else that you might want.
Yes, Nikamund is going to reach into his fancy bag. He's going to take out the carving of the Sultan's palace, and he's going to give it to Fenric to sell.
Right.
Okay.
And
Do
then
you remember what quality was that?
I think it was like 1718 on the roll.
Okay. Fairly good.
And then he's going to reach into his bag and he's going to do his weekly pull.
Ah, yes. Gambling. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll me 1d12. Your weekly pull out of your bag.
Magic bag. That's a 4.
You reach in and your hands sort of
Gets bit.
grab this sort of coarse fibrous material and you pull out. And then you keep pulling, and it's a rope that you just keep pulling. And eventually it gets to its end. But immediately if Fenric is nearby, you do realize that this is magical rope of sorts.
Well, Nikamund will
That kind of magic.
if we're sitting around, Nikamund will show the rope to Fenric. See what we get.
You see Alistair leans down. Oh, rope of mending. Very useful item.
Rope of mending.
I have done many a trick and impressed many children with this one.
What does it do?
Well, allow me to demonstrate. And he sort of sets up the magic trick where he's like cuts it, and then he pulls the string, and it's one whole piece all over in front of you guys. And he kind of goes, huh? Huh?
Nice. Like, Fernic will start clapping.
Gets him every time. You have rope of mending.
Very handy.
So once we're all like settled into the rooms, we all have plans that there was stuff we wanted to head out and do tonight, or was that like for tomorrow?
It was
I would
Tomorrow.
like
We'll-
to. I
Sorry, go
would
ahead.
like to find a armorer tonight to drop off the armor to get made up for Shirun.
You are fairly close to the bazaar, of which there are many, many shops. So you can
Yeah.
see if there's someone still in, even if the shop is closed, maybe somebody's working in the back. If you want to go to a leather worker.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Derek wants to disappear into the night and go see a guy.
See a guy about a thing?
See a guy about a thing.
Gotcha.
Specifically spending about 30 gold to find the black market. I love that. Corrupt officials name and place. Patrolling hours.
Okay. Get Derek some dirt. Put that in my to-do list. Got it. And let me just pull up the places I have here. See, you're lagging. There we go. All right. You go, you go by yourself, unless anybody wants to go with, to the bazaar. A lot of shops have closed up for the night, but there's some that are like still open. You do find, after a little bit of searching, a leather worker.
I would have liked to go to the bazaar, and I think I would take in my family and just we could all go see the big marketplace in the big city, and
Yeah,
try
go
to
for it.
scope it out, see what's going on, and see if there's any good deals we might be able to swipe at the end of the day when everybody is tired.
There are many manners of shops, like all sorts of things you might not have even thought about. There's an art gallery at some point, there's an art workshop, there's definitely a potions shop, there's a calligraphist that you walk by, a bookstore, a couple taverns, and a leather worker next to a blacksmith. Um, that is where Aryun, if you're traveling together, you can stop by and you see there's a light on, it's closed, but there's somebody at work inside.
I knock.
We are closed for the day.
Oh, I just was hoping to drop something off to be made.
You see they're sort of clambering, putting stuff down, and sort of opens, and you see a person of Mongolian descent or someone from the steppes. Oh, okay. What can I do for you?
Well, see, I have these two sets of studded leather armor. One is good at resisting fire, the other one's just normal. And I was hoping that armor could be made for my horse.
Ah, magnificent steed. Well, I can make some pieces. This is not perfect. I can repurpose elements of it combined with some other stuff. It will take me a few days. This is a rush order or anything?
Well, as soon as possible would be great, but we're here for at least 3 days.
Well, it will not be cheap, I can tell you that much. You are providing some materials, but the reworking and undoing all this work and re-stitching it is going to be...
How much is not cheap?
Let me see. And he sort of walks around Shirun for a little bit, measuring, and he sort of examines leather pieces that you give him. Well, let's see here. He sort of quotes you at about 400 gold pieces, an estimate.
I'm gonna have to ask my friends if that's okay, because I only have 200 gold pieces.
Well, I can... Do you want me to start working on it, or you would like to return tomorrow morning?
I'll return in the morning, if I can scrounge up the money for it.
Very well. Just look for Karchu.
You will have to spell that name for me.
Yep. Taste it, you son of a biscuit.
My dog is giving me shit.
Aww. There we go. He is better than I am. He will be here in the morning, and he can get started on your work. Good evening, and he closes the door in your face.
Right.
Is there anything else you wanted to look for, Ariel?
No, that was it. But he wants 400 gold, and I only have 200 gold. So I have to ask the group if it's okay to have 200 gold.
Well, we do have those funds to be used for these purposes. I don't see why we wouldn't. But it is a good idea to ask. Then, as you're walking through, I think I'd like to try to pop the side of Gaib and see if I can't find any sort of like magical tells towards, hey guys, the people in the know, this is the magic shop.
Okay. Let's see here. Keeps closing in on me. You activate the side of the Gaib and you walk past. Wait. Work with me here. Technology, I swear to God. Alright, you pass by a tavern, there's a bookstore, that you walk by, and then you walk by the site of the calligraphist, where there's like several scrolls and calligraphy artworks on display, and there's something about that that catches your eye. There's almost like one painting of the many where it's like very lightly enchanted, almost. It's a painting of setting sun and what looks like there's a certain specificity to the picture that if you examine a little bit closely you might uncover secrets.
Yeah, seeing that, I would definitely try to kind of like nonchalantly, like not being obvious. I'm magically looking at it, but just like, oh, this is a very interesting piece. And get closer and check it out. Would you like me to do like an Arcana check or something? How would you?
Yeah,
Would you like?
be you can do investigation, regular intelligence, you can do arcana.
Okay, let's see. I think they're all the same. Yeah. So we will try Arcana
Mhm.
for a 18.
With an 18, you sort of get a little bit closer and you see hidden within part of the painting is almost like a code word or something that you're familiar with. It's almost like the how do I say, the way that the magic reads to you is almost like a very low level cantrip, like a minor illusion almost, that has been sort of permanently drawn into the painting itself. And if you happen to utter the words, a little bit of the painting changes, and there's almost like calligraphy words telling you that at night there is gifts that can be shared for the right price.
Interesting.
Before it very quickly sort of becomes the original picture once again, sort of melts back
Mhm.
into the colors in the painting.
Kind of keep note of that and just kind of like turn over to like Aryan over my shoulder a little bit. Well, I believe I found a place to come to. If we're looking for interesting items, perhaps more potions and that.
Wonderful. Everything's
So I think,
closed.
well,
It
this one
seems
seems to be more of.
more of people
Sorry.
closing up shop for the day as it gets to late evening.
Yes, this one seems to be more of like a night bazaar. So we could always come back here later with the rest of the group if
It's a good idea. Or we can come
Yeah.
tomorrow night.
indeed. But I think I
I
am
have
curious.
stuff I can sell. Maybe they'll buy some of my stuff. And then I will have money for
Would you
the
like some
armor.
help with that?
I would love some help with that.
Nothing like good old bartering. You do walk by what looks like at one corner there's a tailor shop that you walk by. There's another where it seems like an antique shop and a tool shop sort of next to each other where the two owners are talking. Yeah. If you want to return to the old stag, you can do so.
Okay. Well, I think for selling your wares, there might be something for in the morning for tomorrow when everybody is actually opening up again.
Mm-hmm. That's a good idea.
But we can definitely make that happen. But I think that is, well, I am curious about this place, but I think that is all that we should poke our noses into. Perhaps we head back.
Sounds good to me.
All right. You head back to the old stag. What are the rest of you doing, if anything at all, with this evening, or shall we fast forward to tomorrow?
Nikoman's gonna do two things. First, he's gonna grab a towel from the rooms of the old stag,
Mhm.
and then he's gonna head out. He's gonna set the towel down on the bank of that little creek river,
Mhm.
and he's gonna jump in, all of his armor, leaving his bag behind, and he's gonna start to wash himself, wash his clothes while it's on him, and he'll slowly start to disrobe and wash everything. And eventually, once all of his gear is clean, Nikoman's gonna get out of the river naked, put the towel on, and walk back into his rooms.
That creates quite the scene.
I can't think of anything except for like the classic Santa Claus photo. Big old jolly man just jumps into the river and he just starts doing like a slow, sensual wash for everybody on the riverbank. I don't know why, but that is the only thing I could think of whenever you started describing yourself.
You do
Stupid
see
sexy Santa.
you do see many looks tossed your way. There's like people covering kids' eyes as they walk. There's like ladies that just sort of giggle and whisper and just watch for some reason. And then there's like several old ladies, old men that sort of just shake their heads in clear disapproval and at you.
Nikoman doesn't understand. It's a river. You just go and bathe in it.
You do see that nobody else seems to be doing that.
Well,
And like the attendant comes to you, like they send a male attendant to you, and he goes, sir, there are hammams if you wish to take baths. There's specific areas built for baths.
oh well. Am I not supposed to do this?
I mean, there's it's generally frowned upon, let's say.
Oh, that's completely my fault. And Nikoman will start to walk out of the river naked. And yeah, where I'm
Takes
from,
off his robe and just covers you.
Nikoman just grabs his towel, wraps up, grabs his stuff. Sorry, where I'm from, the best water is flowing water, so we just go to the river and just bathe.
The water in the hammam is cleaned, usually fairly. How about let's go inside, shall we? He sort of
Nikoman will
shepherds
be
you.
corralled inside.
He sort of turns red himself, and he sort of explains to you that there are like bathing places, like communal bathing places, like where there's pools and stuff where they regularly cycle the water as well.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just
Actually, inner city bathing in the river is generally.
where I'm from. Stagnant water is bad. Moving water is good. So let's just.
We have many
I'm sorry,
visitors
I'm
that
sorry.
make that mistake. No, it's okay. Yes, it's okay.
Well,
Just let us know if you need if you have any questions. We are here to help.
okay. And Nikoman will go back to his rooms, and he'll set all of his gear and his armor down to dry. And you said we're in the fancy suites, right? So there's servants around.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And Nikoman will not do his task, but he'll start carving a nice horse, just a general horse, nothing specific. But he's making it to make one of his moving statues, one of his autonomous
Okay.
statues. He's not putting the magic into it yet, but he's just making the horse to start with.
Got you. Go ahead and see your carving check.
That's a 21.
There's something about the refreshing that you took that just gets the energy flowing, you know? You get very nice carving out of that block of wood that you have.
And Nikoman's doing it in his towel. He never puts clothes on while he's doing this.
Yeah, the rest of you sort of walk by, he's just doing his thing.
That's all I needed to do.
Yeah. the rest of you, if anything?
I would like to say I am not back at the inn yet.
You are saved from a lot of wood chips, and other sights.
I mean, like, after a couple hours, Derek would walk back in, and I'm assuming, like, as he's coming through to the rooms, he's hearing, like, mutterings of people talking about the
Did you see that?
the crazy northerner that's, like, bathing in the river, and just walks in and goes, Nikomund, why are people talking about you?
Apparently, some sort of faux pas I did, another one. Who could foresee this kind of thing happening?
We've been through enough cities together that have bathhouses.
Yeah, but they don't have flowing water.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Explain.
I
the
don't have an
concept.
argument against that, but the water's clean.
But it's just sitting there.
But it's replenished daily.
But it's just sitting there.
Derek grabs a cup from like one of the side tables and pours water out of a pitcher and holds it up to Nico and says, "Is this clean or dirty water?"
It looks pretty clean.
But it's just sitting there.
Well, yeah. now you're making me look like an idiot.
No. I'll let Master Derek take care of this one.
Just saying, it doesn't have to be moving to be clean. In a place like this, it's going to be clean.
Now explain the concept of plump to this man.
All right, well, if everyone is talking down to me, I guess I'll try the baths here tomorrow. We'll see how it is.
Not talking down, just hoping to elevate you.
To a higher class. But yes, you guys settled in.
They're gonna have perfumes and like these powders. You're gonna feel like just like a new man. They might even give you a shave if you wanted one.
Shaving's dangerous.
How is shaving dangerous?
Above the table, actually shaving all the time can get you cuts and lead you to infections. Yeah. Yeah, shaving's dangerous.
Exactly,
You cut your face.
Again, a place like this has people that are very skilled to make sure you don't cut your face, or that they don't cut your face because they will do it for you.
Never actually shaved.
I believe it.
As Nikoman's sitting there naked with a towel and a big unruly beard down his chest.
I have to ask, and I know I'm going to regret this before I ask it. Is it a long towel or a short towel?
It's whatever they gave me.
It's one of the hand towels.
It's one of the hand towels.
It's not even wrapped around him. It's just sitting across his lap.
I was just like, is he like when he's sitting there carving? Is he like, you know, man spread and like elbows on his knees to brace himself and like
oh yeah,
you come at the wrong angle? You're getting too much of a view.
That's exactly what it is.
The important questions of D&D.
Yes, yes.
Is the wood showing or not?
The wood is showing. The wood is showing.
Yeah. Because the real question is, did the towel stay there throughout the entire time?
Nope.
Or did it just fall off because
My poor
he's
servants.
sitting there focusing on his work?
Nikoman
Stop
has
looking at him.
decorum. He will adjust the towel a little bit.
Has decorum.
When it falls down, he'll pick it back up.
This is how we found out that Nikoman actually like fully crosses his legs.
God. With that lovely
know-
tangent, you guys have dinner, you guys can rest. And we're
Oh,
gonna
God.
call it there. We're gonna call it there. I give up.
Yeah, because sorry, I have to share this with everyone else too now because now it's stuck inside my brain. He's sitting there, trying to cover up, and yep, nope, too bad. So Nikoman's sitting there doing his thing, right? But he's Saint Nick. He always hands out the presents to everybody. So this is just a special bag for this presents for one special person.
And who that is, we will never find out. Thank you guys for
We
joining
don't
us.
ever want to know.
All the raiders and lovely people who are here at the end. Thank you for putting up with all the shenanigans.
With this level of bullshit, is I think they're trying to find.
I can't wait to kill Nikum into the next session. And just send the guard after him. But yes, those of you who are still listening, this has been Quest and Jess Herald of Rain. We do it every week. They have finally arrived in the final city of Baghdad. Can they uncover the assassins and whatever dastardly plot they have in place here in time or not? Remains to be seen. You can also join us on Wednesday for Rise of the Everchosen, where we are on another world-saving mission, this time in the jungles of Lustria, in a Warhammer fantasy setting. You can also check out personal stuff. Springer does knives. He's not just a wood carver, he's actually a blacksmith in real life. Does he do it with his shirt on? That's only one way to find out. You can check out Springer's
Absolutely
knives.
do it with my shirt on. You have no idea how much the scale hurts when it flies off.
Yeah, that crap's not fun.
I love that though. Absolutely, with the shirt on.
Yeah,
We're
oh yeah.
respectable here.
I mean, little tiny flecks of iron come off at 1500 degrees, and that you really don't want that landed on you.
Makes for a good
Mhm.
show. You can also check out Azrael's TikToks where there's other kinds of fun shows that you can watch. I don't know. You can also check out our personal projects where we collab with other channels. You can find me and Jensen on Crit Crafters in a variety of different shows. Jensen, what else you got?
Yeah, you'll see me on Wednesdays, Odyssey the Dragonlords over at Crit Crafters, and then Thursdays with Fox as we wind down with Ember beta testing.
It's a cool world and cool stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah,
good
come
time.
say hi. In the meantime, let's find a raid for us.
Did
Friends.
did we raid Orc Skull last time? trying to remember.
I don't think so.
And it wasn't Orc Skull, it was someone else.
It was someone else, yeah.
All right. Well, I think Orc Skull just started, so I think we're gonna raid them.
Sweet.
Cool.
They're
Sounds good.
playing Greyhawk. That sounds fun.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Pushing the button.
Bye, everybody.
Yep.
Hey, everybody.
Raid will start momentarily. Everyone, see you later.
And then we all walk
Goodbye.
in the same direction as we say goodbye.
Nice.
And we're good.
That was fun.